Hello to Holyoke, Massachusetts, and we're talking about another mill in Holyoke. There are so many of them, and of course they all have a great use. And this one's use is very, very important, but very particular. This is a Dandy Roll company, and the Dandy Roll is the object that imprints the watermark into the paper when it's still slightly wet. This is when you hold paper up to the light, you're able to see the mark of that company inside the paper, so you know what you're dealing with. And this is a company that made the machinery to put that mark into it. How they do that? Well, they made rollers made out of very heavy rods or wires, and they'd be about 7 feet long to fit over many different the length of the paper roll, and they'd make it just the right circumference that every time that one portion goes around, or to print the watermark into the next portion. And so one complete revolution of a Dandy Roll would bring it to a position where it was ready to the next imprint. Now at the Holyoke Heritage State Park, they have an exhibit of about 8 Dandy Rolls, and they show how they possibly would have worked. Now this company was put here from a company that started in the second innovation mill of the Holyoke Water Power Company. I'm sorry about that. Now, this company here was put here in 1890, being up at another position for couple decades, from 1878. They were an innovation mill, but they were in the second innovation mill, right? And then they got bigger and bigger, and they came down here. They get so successful. They made the rolls not only for paper companies in Holyoke, but all around the world and all around the country. Now, this is a very important process, because you want to have your paper misidentified or stolen and saying it's another company's paper. So you want that going in there. It has to be done at a certain point in that process when it's only a slightly wetness is left in the paper. Then they put it in. So you can have the Parsons paper, the Whiting's paper, and not only that, but also the type of paper. Is it the Eagle paper? Is it the Crown paper you're doing? And they'd put that into the watermark too, so you know what you're dealing with along the way. Now, the company came down here in 1890, and it was named all that time, whether it was at the Innovation Mill or down here, called the Buchanan and Bolt Company. And it was named after Robert Buchanan and John Bolt, the two founders of the company itself. At some point, probably in the late 20s, early 30s, they sold out to a person named Sinclair, and he renamed the whole company into the Sinclair Company, but still making the same product. That is mostly Dandy Rolls. They made other products like wire products and spinning machinery, but that was secondary. The main job was Dandy. Not only did they make the Dandy Rolls, they also helped the companies come up with a design for the watermark too. And they'd have to make each Dandy Roll, they'd have to make about 10 of them to fit along the 7-foot long length of that spinning Dandy Roll. All right, so it was a great process, and I hope you go see them at the Holyoke Heritage State Park. Now, after the Sinclair Company went down, probably in 1968 or 1969, when a lot of the paper companies crashed in Holyoke, they sold out to another company, and now it's called the Russell Zulu Company. What they sell is petrified wood samples, very high-end products, taken mostly out of Arizona, out of the deserts of the United States, and then they polish them up and sell them. And that's a good use for such a small mill, because it probably has just the right amount of space to do his polishing and get all the samples he needs, so forth. So this building, very simple but very nice details, and the windows on the first, second floor are actually different if you look at them. So everything is a nice touch to them. And this is on the corner of Winter Street with Appleton Street. And in the neighborhood are other specialized companies, such as the Eureka Company was here for a long time, right? Then a Perkins Company was here for making tissue paper. So a lot of specialized companies were down in this area. So thank you for coming here.